Bruh, it's the holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And we also, like, it's a very joyous time, but we also got to keep in mind that there are some people who kind of struggle through the holidays. They call it the winter blues.
The winter blues, man. Yeah, man. Basically, what the winter blues is, it has to do with the psychological portion, the emotional portion of your mental, man, your mental health. And we just want to make sure that we address that in today's episode, man.
Yeah.
And show some love to it, give some tips, and y'all let us know how y'all feel about it.
Word.
But hey, don't forget to grab your beers.
Yes, sir. And then we about to have a conversation, man.
Time for a cold one.
Cold one.
Trying it, man. It's your boy L Dottie.
Hey, you already know, man. It's your boy Big D, man.
Hey, man, Big D, we're trying it, my dog.
Bro, it's the holidays.
The holidays,
it's still
bro.
the holidays,
Tis
bro.
the season.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
To
what
be
I'm
jolly
saying?
or to be drunk.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You pick.
You decide.
Or you
Hey,
can be
man.
both.
Or either or.
You
I
can be
mean,
both of them.
shit. And,
Hey, hey, might as well, bro.
It be like that, though, man.
Hey,
but
bro.
welcome back to another episode of A Cold One,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We're
Yes,
glad
sir.
y'all came back.
Yeah.
We catching y'all right before the new year.
Yeah, this
this
the
will
last
be-
one of our
Yeah, this
first
gonna be
year.
the last one of the first year, you
Yeah.
know? And I think we done a pretty good job, man. Y'all
Word.
let us know in the comments
Yeah,
how
let
y'all
us
feel
know.
about
What y'all
it,
wanna
man.
see, man.
Man,
All
next
that.
year, I'm trying to tell you, we gonna take it there.
Word. We're going to have 2020 vision in
2020
2020.
vision in 2020.
I know that's so cliche, bro, but we about to say it, bro.
Yeah, because
That's-
you got to be able to acquire and obtain those things through affirmations, man.
Yeah, facts.
The things that you want in life, you got to be able to,
Yeah.
pinpoint it,
Know what I'm
claim
saying?
it.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Yeah.
We've been working here.
Word,
And
you
you
know-
know who got it, man?
Hey.
Victory got
They
it.
got it, bro.
Victory
we've
got 'em.
we've been showing Victory so much
We've been
love.
showing Victory
Hopefully,
so much
Victory,
love,
y'all see
man.
this and show us some love.
Hey,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? But you
We
know,
can talk about some things.
yeah,
we can make some things happen.
Word.
You know what I'm
Right
saying?
now, we not sponsored
We not-
anything.
you know,
they just
we don't
come out
claim-
with good quality beer.
Yeah, and
And-
I'm interested to see what this tastes like, man.
Word. So, hey, bro, I went to the store. You know what I'm saying? And I saw this very groovy, baby.
Groovy, baby.
It's Shagadelic can, right
If
here.
you will.
If you will. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check that out, man. Y'all
That
see
joke
it?
is dope.
Yeah, bro. We got today the Victory Brewing Company Charlotte Brewed Sunny Monkey.
The Charlotte Brew
Yeah.
Sunny Monkey.
Yeah.
This one for the home team,
Word,
man.
bro.
'Cause we in Charlotte.
We
what
are.
I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
And
And-
goddamn, I feel like if you gonna come out victory all the
Hey.
way from Pennsylvania,
Bruh.
you just happen to be where we at.
Word.
We gotta give. I mean,
we gotta give it a try, bro.
gotta
This was
give it
on
a
a
shot.
seasonal rack.
Ooh.
But the thing that caught me was the label. I love the label, but also the little excerpt they got right here. It says the goods.
yeah.
Sunny Monkey is the mischievous southern cousin to the Golden Monkey series. It's a bright, slightly tart, and extremely refreshing beer with guava for a kiss of tropical sweetness. If that shit don't
my
sound
cheeks
good
puckering.
to you, bro,
I feel my cheeks
look,
puckering, bro.
I said we said we was
Hey,
not going to smack the table today,
Hey,
bro.
Word,
but
my bad.
no, it was me, bro. Because I was like, this joint sound
Hey,
good, bro.
Dog, they got a picture of the crown on it and
Hey.
everything. Hey,
Hey.
victory, dog.
Hey.
Presentation.
Y'all,
Hey,
y'all
good
got
job
it.
so
Y'all
far,
got
man.
it.
Y'all got
I
it.
love it. I love
Y'all
it.
got it, man.
But
I'm really
hey, bro,
interested.
can we go ahead and crack it
I've
open,
been
bro?
waiting for you to say
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all do this? Do y'all do that at home? You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that? I
Gotta
don't know
pump
why.
it.
Yeah, I
Pump
don't know
it.
why. I feel like it helps it from exploding or something, bro.
Exploit.
Yeah, word. Yeah, man. Hey, so we drinking out the Maker's Mark glasses today. Cause
That's
shout out
a
to
beautiful
Maker's
man.
Mark.
Shout out to Maker's Mark.
Word.
'Cause that's my shit.
Word. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man.
Ooh, that looks.
Look at that. Look at that
Oh,
body.
I'm getting all the guava color
Yeah,
right there.
that looks very fruity, guava.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I'm saying?
To truth be told, bro, I don't even know what guava looks like.
I know it got like a pink color to it.
Yeah, word.
That's what I know.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I be getting the guava drink. It be having pictures.
Yeah,
You know, I never really seen.
Word. We'll
for
know
real.
what. Hey, we
Whatever
don't know.
the picture say,
Yeah, we
goddamn.
don't know, bro. What a guava look like. But this, if I had to think of a guava, it looked like this.
It looking like.
You know what I'm saying? That is very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You see
Oh
like
my
the
goodness.
cloudy cloudy body
and
right
it's
there.
actually a Belgian style sour, bro.
Okay.
It's a Belgian
I
style
love
sour
sours.
ale, bro, and the ABV on it is 4.5. Now I know that the Sour Monkey is a lot higher than
Yeah,
this.
that 9.5. That's my favorite.
You
That's
know,
my favorite.
so I'm a little, but I feel like it's gonna be so drinkable to the point that 4-5 of these you'll be good.
Word, yeah. Let's we about to
Hold on,
see
bro.
what it
Oh, you
tastes like.
smell that?
Bro, it smells amazing. I'm about to taste it though.
I
Hold
think
on.
this one for the ladies too.
Wow. Oh wow. So
Hold on.
that was like a big ass slap in the face of flavor, bro.
God,
Bruh, this is wow.
God.
This is so it tastes like they squeeze like a bucket of citrus
Yeah,
into a beer
yeah,
and maybe added like a little bit of ginger ale,
yeah.
or even like just like club soda or something like
carbonated. Something
Yeah.
very carbonated.
Yeah.
It
But-
almost doesn't go through like a beer quite though.
that. Right. It doesn't. It's almost like a champagne.
Yeah,
Almost like a champagne, like
Yeah.
a fruity champagne. But
yeah.
bro, that's a lot of flavor. This
Goodness
beer
gracious.
tastes really, really fresh.
God, hey, this joint is
Bruh.
off the shit.
This joint it tastes really, really fresh, bro. I'm very impressed.
Oh wow, because I was a huge fan of the Sour Monkey.
Yeah.
The Sour
That's-
Monkey is my
love it.
top-notch favorite in the Victory brand
Word,
right now, bro.
word, because it's incredible. So that's why when we saw that it
The
says
Sunny
sour-
Monkey?
yeah,
And we can't find nothing on this thing, bro. Like,
Right.
I guess it came out of nowhere.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
this joint is lit. A
Hey,
Belgian style sour ale.
sour ale, 4.5
Yeah.
with guava.
Right.
Look at the presentation.
Yeah, bro. That's a great beer, bro.
This is good job, man.
Now, of course, it's not like a very strong beer. So again, like if you aren't looking for the heavy hitters, the
Yeah.
IPAs, you know what I'm saying, the stouts and all that, the higher ABV, but you want something with flavor,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That tastes really fresh,
Right.
Like for y'all people out there that like claws, like the white claws,
Yeah.
this would be a great option right here. So I know like a lot of fitness people drink, you know what I'm saying, like the lighter ones, but with the flavor, I think this is a really good option. I'm not sure how healthy it is, but you know what I'm saying, it tastes good. It's brewed right here in the Queen City, so hey, shout out to Victory, man.
And it's time for us to go to the cooler, bro.
It's time to go to
'Cause
the
I
cooler,
almost
bro.
finished this cup. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm.
He always try to challenge. Hey, where you at? Yeah.
I'm gonna drink the rest out the can.
And by the way, if y'all rewind the
Oh,
video,
wow.
I can almost guarantee that I have more in my glass.
No, he did have more in your glass, bro. But
yeah, I feel like
that
he
wasn't
was
my
trying.
problem. That wasn't
Hey,
my problem.
but we got a little more. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? But bro, like, you know, this is really a good beer to sit around and drink during the holidays. But you know, as we get around this time, and we just got to keep in mind that, you know, around the time a lot of people are affected by like seasonal changes, you know what I'm saying, the holidays and stuff like that, when it comes to their mental health. So we just really wanted to kind of touch on that.
Windy blues,
Yeah, the windy blues, the winter blues.
winter blues.
You know, there's another seasonal depression disorder, something like
Yeah.
that. Excuse me if I'm getting the terminology wrong. We're not professionals by any
I'm
means.
definitely not.
Not
Y'all know
counselors.
me, man. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
sad around this time of year.
Yeah, and honestly, bro, I feel like I caught like a slight case of the winter blues this year, bro.
I definitely did this,
Know what I'm
this year,
saying?
man. And I recognized it, and I wanted to figure out what do I need to do to lessen the impact of it when
Yeah.
it hits. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And it's a lot of things that especially millennials are going through mentally, because we were just raised different for the most part with where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Single parent household. You know what I'm saying? Mom doing everything. She want to be around, but she can't be around because she got to work 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? 3 kids. Everybody go to school. We just really hoping then that, you know what I'm saying, we don't get into any trouble, you know what I'm saying, get into the justice system, man. And you know what I'm saying, I didn't live in the most violent, you know what I'm saying, area. Everybody pretty much knew each other. It's the country, you know what I'm saying. Hot Town, what's happening? Franklin Park, what's trending? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, but you know, it's like it was family oriented for the most part. But the situations we were put in, like once when you started to go towards Columbia and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with racism, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with your father not being there and you having to take on responsibilities at a young age, you know, that's why I was like the whole, well, I don't think that's really why it had to do with the religion, as far as the Santa Claus and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, I wasn't afforded like a real legit
Christmas.
childhood or Christmas. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like and I have to deal with the trauma of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's a lot of things internally that I have to deal with, and a lot of things that, you know, having a daughter, you know, how do I be the best father I can? You know what I'm saying? How to find ways. I want to be able to teach her how to be able to live life on her terms. So her dad has to be able to, you know what I'm saying, teach her and show her that.
Right. And the funny thing is, bro, like, you know, we've been boys for 8 years now, and a lot of we have a lot of similarities in our background.
Yeah.
So I won't recap everything that you said, but I would even go as far as saying, like, my mom's, she did the damn best she could at, you know, still providing for us and trying to bring, you know, the holiday cheer.
Right.
And like she was always making sure that she got, my mom got 3 boys.
Yeah.
And she always, you know, called us her boys and everything, and, you know, she just did everything she could for us, and the holidays I always loved, because I'm like, it's just a time of year where we was just happy. You know, my mom's be in the kitchen cooking. Even sometimes we wouldn't even have like a full feast. We might just have some barbecue chicken.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But
it was appreciative.
yeah, we appreciated that.
We saw the struggle,
Right.
But we had to continue doing what we had to do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We had to. Our expectation was to go to school. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and that's it.
That's it.
And moms, somehow, like, we didn't have everything. We weren't rich by any means.
Yeah.
You know, we struggled, but she always found a way to make sure that we still felt loved, especially around the holiday time.
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten older, you know what I'm saying, my family isn't as, I guess, close as we were before. And it's not, you know, like we hate each other or anything like that. It's just, you know, we're spread out across the country and stuff like that.
But you know what, bro?
You know.
I don't think that's just your family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that
a lot
is
of people
something
like
that's
that.
common around
Mhm.
black families in America, because I've noticed something. I'm not even quite sure what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that's deeper than me, that's bigger than me,
Right.
that, you know, would take some work to really try to reverse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I have a longing for being. I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like being around people, talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Just getting different views, different opinions, and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
And I would definitely love for my family to be close and
Right.
for us to be able to, you know, build things and create things together. But
Right.
the reality of it is, the family dynamic has shifted. Because when I was younger, I can remember everybody, you know what I'm saying, being more close knit. We used to go to each other's, you know what I'm saying, houses and stuff, holidays and stuff like that, man. And, you know, that was some of my favorite times, you know what I'm saying, growing up, like going to see my family, my cousins and them, you know what I'm saying? And it means a lot to me, you know. And, you know, and then, like, as we grew up, you know, the dynamic kind of shifted, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And everybody just, you know, living life, doing their thing. We have our family reunions, you know what I'm saying, which is definitely one of my favorite times of the year, you know what I'm saying, with the family reunion. But, you know, I feel like we should be able to come together and do more, not only as my family, but everybody's, and as a people, you know what I'm saying?
And so, do you feel like that's the way that you kind of, I guess, cope with the winter blues? Because even with knowing that, even with experiencing all that stuff growing up, like the good times, the bad times, all that stuff, we still do sometimes, you know, fucking cut that shit. Damn. That bullshit. That one probably damn trip out soon too. What the fuck was I saying?
How you cope with the winter blues?
Yeah. Like, even though, you know, you deal with all that stuff, the good times and the bad times, sometimes you just still deal with that, the winter blues, bro. Like sometimes you just be in your bag, and like this year, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, damn, I wish I could be with my family, you know what I'm saying? Like it gets tough, especially like when you're used to that. Even those small moments, even like if you broken whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, it didn't matter because you was just with family, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, how do we deal with that? How do we cope with that? And I know how I cope with it, but I want to hear from you, bro. How do you handle that? Just being able to get through that, get through the tough times and all that.
Well, lately, I say about 18, 19 months ago, I made it a strong thing to. I know I still have a long way to go, but to at least work on my mental health and my energy and protecting my energy and getting like a very optimistic about life yet taking action type of, thing going on, man. And I pretty much work on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a long way to go, but I'm very close to, being able to, get to where I feel like I want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to give back and to be able to educate people more on, if they don't want to seek professional help, find an accountability partner where y'all talk about, your weeks, or, find a way to be able to communicate that, because I have a bad issue with communicating, like personal things, because I kind of feel like, people will always, you can never satisfy people. So it's always going to be a strife with somebody. And then if they know things personally about you, they can use that as leverage over you. So I've always been protective of personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of need something in return for that, personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, at the end of the day, that's something that I need to work on. And I mask that. And it's crazy because you talk about how do we cope with it. It's so many different levels to coping with it. There's no one way to cope with it,
right?
Bro. Because at the end of the day, at the back of your mind, you still thinking about something around this time of year, because everybody's supposed to be happy and everybody's supposed to be joyful, and Santa Claus and Christmas and snow and, you know what I'm saying, holiday season, bro. But at the end of the day, when you trying to figure it out, and, Christmas doesn't really have the same definition that it had when you was younger, bro. The best thing you can do is work on yourself, man.
Yeah.
Work on your personal mental health, bro.
And that goes back to what you were saying earlier, bro, because you talked about, what you want, but also I think sometimes we get hung up on what we deserve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm feeling entitled.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can't. And this is kind of how I cope with the season, because, a lot of people are with their families and some people not, and I'm saying whatever. But I had to realize that I couldn't compare myself or my situation to anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare your rain to somebody else's sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're going to have both days in your life. So when your days are sunny, shout out to Sunny Monkey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
When your days are sunny, somebody else's days might be raining.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So if you comparing yourself, somebody said comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just don't even focus on that. So
you got to stay in your own lane.
Yeah, stay in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? If you know you deserve something, you know what I'm saying, whether it be, family vibes or, anything outside of, whatever people feel deserving.
Business, money,
you know what I'm saying?
wealth,
all that
success.
stuff. It'll come when it's time, if you really deserving it.
And if you really
know what I'm saying?
continuously putting forth that action.
Right. Because I tell myself, you know what? My family might not be super close. We might not always be able to be together and stuff like that. But I do have, solid friends. You know what I'm saying? I do have people that I care about that are around me that show me that they care about me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all that really matters, man. You got to be able to develop that world for yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you're talking about breaking generational curses, things that have been going on generations upon generations. Now, the first step is to really identifying the issue and then searching for the solution. Right. And I feel like that's another issue that we're going to have to talk about in a future episode, but that's bridging the gap between our generation and the generation ahead of us.
And you know what that requires?
What does that require?
Vulnerability.
And
that's kind of what you touched on. I'm saying, with being able to share things about you that's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And being having that
open
safe space,
and transparent.
Yeah, all of that stuff goes into vulnerability. So we definitely we can talk about that.
Yeah, I have a different perspective on transparency because everything we do is authentic. We don't rehearse anything. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely want to show the authenticity that we have to bring to the table, and that we are more than just some dudes trying to do a podcast. We want to be a lot more interactive with the audience. We want the audience to be a lot more interactive with us. We want y'all to post comments. You know what I'm saying? Post your beers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're doing, and the conversation is gonna get deeper, man.
Yeah.
I kind of like this open the cooler.
Hey, bro, I like it.
Got the cooler.
How y'all feel about it, bro?
Y'all let us know, man.
Yeah,
and don't forget, please like, comment, subscribe, share, man. Hey, Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
Instagram,
YouTube, at a Cold One Podcast, man.
Twitter, all that stuff,
IG.
Yeah, yes, sir.
At a Cold One _podcast, man. Don't forget to follow us, man. Fuck with us, because we fuck with y'all, man.
Yeah.
And we just want everything to be, you know what I'm saying, copacetic and groovy, baby, like this.
Yeah.
Victory, Charlotte, Bruce, Sunny, Bucky. God
darling.
Jiggy with it over here. That shit made me want to do the monkey, goddamn. Oh, damn. Was that a little... Oh, my bad.
You wildin', bro. You already know, man. It's your boy Big D.
Hey, man, it's your boy L. Dottie, man.
Hey,
thank you for coming back to another episode of A Cold One.
Yes, sir. Cheers, bro.
Hey.
Do the monkey.
Do the monkey, baby.